The Panchkosha is an ancient explanation of the importance of the body-mind connects in the human experience, and understanding it gives Welcome back to Shiksha Sarathi, and I hope we can keep building a community that works together for foundational learning. Our episodes aim at awareness and the hope that these topics we are picking up will trigger an interest to learn and be able to apply the concepts in the foundational learning environment. In our last episode, we had said that we are going to talk about domains. But before we talk about the developmental domains and why they are important for the teachers and the curriculum developers to understand their importance and plan a holistic curriculum, let us begin by understanding India's rich range of traditions and practices for stimulating all-round development, including the development of values and social capacities in children. Today, we will talk about the concept of the Panchkosha Vikas to set a clearer understanding that education must foster both inner and external development, and laying the importance on understanding that learning is not just gathering information but being able to fruitfully apply what has been learned in real life and for the self-development. You can build on it for a deeper understanding and relate each of these layers to the way they can be connected to the ECCE domains of development that we are familiar with. The names of the layers are Annamaya Kosh, spiritual development, Pranamaya Kosh or life force energy, Manomaya Kosh or mind layer, Vijnanamaya Kosh or intellectual layer, and the Anandmaya Kosh, the inner self. The Panchkosha is an ancient explanation of the importance of the body-mind connects in the human experience, and understanding it gives a clear pathway and direction towards more holistic education. The activities that are designed for the development of each of these layers are interconnected and can influence the development of the other layers as well. So let's begin by learning a little more about each layer. Physical development, Sharirik Vikas, covers 8 specific balanced physical development, fitness, expansion of physical abilities, flexibility, strength and endurance, development of senses, nutrition, personal health, building body and habits, keeping in mind that these can be developed through a focus on a balanced diet, traditional games and adequate exercise, as well as yogasanas at the appropriate ages, which will build both gross and fine motor skills, and simply telling us that it is a very important aspect, and in our day-to-day play, games, balance and movement must become a part of the daily routine. Now, the development of life energy, Pranic Vikas, that is the balance and retention of energy, positive energy and enthusiasm, smooth functioning of all our systems, digestive, respiratory, circulatory and the nervous system, that prepare the body for strenuous physical activity as well as regulate rest and functions of the nervous system. Now, something as simply as learning to breathe and breathing consciously so that it provides the necessary oxygen for the entire body is such an important aspect. It trains the voice, it provides direction for increased self-awareness, and we very rarely see this very important aspect of health that actually costs nothing but can bring the most valuable healing to the body, really being consciously inculcated. So can we include simple breathing practices in our day-to-day routine? Let's think about it and let's do it. So emotional and mental development is the next one, Mansik Vikas. The concentration, peace, will and willpower, courage, handling negative emotions, developing virtues, the will to attach and detach from work and people, situations, happiness, visual and performing arts, culture and literature. What a wide range it covers. So a wide range of stories, songs, lullabies, rhymes, prayers will all enable the children not only to develop a love for their cultural context, but also provide value-based insights. So as educators, it surely will help us to be conscious of these aspects, not only for the children, but for our well-being as well. Now, the intellectual development, Bodhik Vikas, observation, experimentation, the analytical abilities, abstract and divergent thinking, synthesis, logical reasoning, linguistic skills, imagination, creativity, the power of discrimination, generalization and abstraction. So the senses can be sharpened with a series of activities and experiences in the world all around us, in all its beauty and wonder, and we will definitely be able to encourage the children to use these experiences and hands-on learnings. So can we actually plan each activity for these kind of aspects? Now, spiritual development, the Chaitik Vikas, happiness, love and compassion, spontaneity, freedom, aesthetic sense, the journey of turning the awareness inwards. So when we are actually going to be talking about a spiritual development, can we talk about seva or service integrated into the everyday life that enables the joy of relationships along with being a part of and doing good for one's community? So what was the objective of sharing all this with you? Why did we talk about it? Well, when I read it, I definitely started thinking consciously about it, understanding these aspects as I plan, and I realized there is so much more to explore and learn, and that is what I would urge you to do. Simply start by applying it to simple practices, understanding it a little more, spreading the word to your peers to talk about it, discuss it, and see what you can make better. Research it, read more about it, check if there are any videos available, if there's any literature available, and actually absorb it. And once we do that, then we can connect each of these layers which are talking about the internal well-being as well to the developmental domains, and then discuss each activity under the domain. So I do hope that this little snippet that I have put together for you will definitely trigger a curiosity to go out there and learn a bit more. And thank you, and see you in the next episode. Bye bye. Namaskar.
Square Panda.